Hello, welcome back to Train Sim World 5, 6 even. Oh, I'm tired. I've just spent nearly 2 hours driving to Innsbruck, and now we're doing the return as part 2. Part 1 can be found. I'll probably put a link up in the top corner somewhere. But we are continuing driving this crocodile. Lock the doors. And we need to go in the cab. Here at Innsbruck, we need to run around like around the carriages. Start propelling the train out of the platform. Okay, so we put it into reverse. That means press reverse lock, put it in reverse. And head out so I can see what I'm doing. Release brakes. Wrong way. Might need to be on that side to see the signal. Which way is the signal set? Green. Okay. Couldn't see it from the cab. Headlight off. There we go. Propelling out at a slow speed. A little bit quicker than slow speed. Ooh, squealy wheels. Should really have rear lights on now, so I think that's that. Yep. It's a bit more realistic. Where do we have to go to run round? As you can tell, ooh, we got spark. I haven't turned CFA off. What I'm doing is just leaving it on because it's realistic. And it does actually keep me on my toes, which is the whole idea of it. It's an interesting way of doing a run round. Right, once the whole train is in this loop, which is near enough here, is that enough? No, a little bit more. Oh, there's a police car or ambulance going past. Come on, a little bit of power, just to creep to where that black hand is. I'm definitely late, which if you watched part 1 you'll know I was near enough 15 minutes late. And this is just making it later. That enough? Still not enough. Have I got to get like that? There we go. Now run around carriages. No need to change cabs until we're attached back onto them. So to do that, without getting out the cab, I do that. And then go back into cab. That's the one I wanted. Cut power would help. There we go. Zoom back out. Normal light should be back on. I've got both red and blue. Red and white even. That's only while I'm shunting. I've got to go into Innsbruck platform. Let's just while I'm shunting I only need the one light. Which is the top one. Don't need it to be full brightness. Okay. Over the double slip. Ooh, big spark. Kill power. Cab view. Well, I put it in reverse. Release the brake. And power. And lean out. We now go 500 yards past our coaches. Those wheels squeal, so I'll put a bit more power in. We go round, looks like we'll be going round on the loop line. Yep. I like the way the reflections work in this. You can actually see things reflected in the windows and bodywork, which is really good. Red lights visible on that coach, and there'll be red lights on the other end at the moment. Don't want to be going fast because we're shunting. I need to be on... Oops, wrong side. This side, so I can see where the stop marker is in a second. Yes, the C for buzz is a little annoying, but I'm leaving it because it's realistic. And I want to be realistic. That comes right to the end of the line. So I need to go there. Back in the cab. Reverser to forward. And clunk. Start crawling forward, please. Come on, there we go. I've had that on fast when coming down the gradient into Innsbruck. Prevents right, go into view 2. How close am I? That's not too bad. A little bit of creep needed. And gently. Are we buffered up? Not quite. There we go, buffered up. So power off. Back in the cab. I can turn the blower back to... Oh, that turns power off completely. Right. Now I'm going to be... Manual coupling. Change cabs here before returning the train to the platform. So basically, I shut down this cab, which include shutting the doors. Didn't want to shut that one actually, I'll need to walk through. Right. Go back into there while I do signal light off. Brake to shut down. Brake key locked. That to off. To off. Blowers to off. And then everything else off. And then main circuit breaker to trip. Pantograph to lower. And take the key out. Now we go to the other end. So it's... Why are you not letting... Why can't I go that way? Oh well, I'll have to leave that window open. Into cab 2 and up the steps. Standing door. Switch on. Pantograph up. To set. Trying to do it in the order it says. Compressor to automatic, which is that. Blower to slow. 100 volt. Or 1000 volt, which is there. Train heating pressed. Loco brake to apply. Press that switch when it comes up. And lights. Reverser lock unlocked. Put it in reverse. Train back to running. That to release. And start moving into the station. B, which is the extreme left. There's an aeroplane going into Innsbruck Airport. Okay. So, get the train into the station, load up more passengers, and then make our way back to the start of the line. Okay, I need to go this side. Otherwise I wouldn't be able to see the end of the... Got power. And apply brakes. Okay. Unlock doors so people can get on. Go back in cab. That's so that when we go through the tunnels, you can see. Oh, that's ready. Lock doors. Release brakes. Innsbruck West Bahnhof, platform 2. Yeah, 20 minutes ago. I think I'm running a little bit late. About 20 minutes. Oh well. Can't be helped. It's a good job this is a special service, not a timetable service, because I'd be in a lot of trouble. It's only about half a mile that I've got to go. But I've got to obey speed limits and everything like that. Didn't mean to hit the microphone with my chin then. Right. Hopefully you will have watched part 1 and you'll understand that just over there, where that loco is, strangely, is turntable. And to do that, I'm going into camera mode, because I want to have a look at it. And while I'm looking at it, like this, everything's paused. There's (1020 020-2). There's the turntable. And completely empty sheds. Okay. Where's my train? There's my train. Let's get a screenshot in evening sunlight. Ooh, that looks nice. I like doing screenshots like this, because it just looks so much better. Signal box in the background, snow falling, waiting for it to do the noise, because it hasn't yet. There we go. That's all I wanted. Go back to that view. And have a little bit more power so we can get to Innsbruck Westbahnhof. Innsbruck West Rail Station, because Bahn is railway. If they were using the Americanism of train station, it would be Innsbruck West Zughof. But they use Bahnhof, railway station. Isn't that amazing? That's the correct term, railway station. I do hate it when people write train station in newspapers and magazines. It is so not the right word. I mean, every other language use the term railway station. It's just the Americans that decided they wanted to be lazy and call it a train station. It's a station upon a railway. There we go, I'm off my high horse now. I'm slowing down because we've got 500 yards. We have quite the slog to get up the hill. Here's West Station. Cut power. And we should just coast. And then stop. In the right place. As I said with part 1, I would like to just explore this route on foot at some point. Just so I can see where the various collectibles are. I mean, here there's possibly route map. I know that Mittenwaldbahn, or Mittenwald, the route's Mittenwaldbahn. I know Mittenwald's got a route map. I know where that is now because I saw it in part 1 of the video in FreeCam. Lock doors. Release brake. And next we stop at the one that I couldn't pronounce in part 1. Hochschule or something like that, or Hochschule. It's Swiss rather than German, so I can't really pronounce it quite as well as I would if I knew Swiss. There is subtle differences between Swiss and German. Then with schools, if you're taught German, you're taught High German, which is completely different to conversational German. And can be rather annoying. We're actually stopping at that station rather than passing through as we did on the outward journey. There's another crocodile. Can't see which number it is. Looks like 4. I don't know what number mine is. Okay, a bit more speed. I'm going to try and make up some of my lost time. I'm 20 minutes late. and I should have got to that station 10 minutes ago. Oh well. I will get there. Whoops. Don't want to be speeding as I go over this curved viaduct and then the river. I honestly don't know how long part 1 of this 2-part video was, because I am recording basically straight away after ending part 1. There's the playground with the kids. Over the river. Cut power a little so that I'm not speeding. As we go through this station, there's an aeroplane coming into land. Okay, we are speeding a little. I don't mind speeding a little bit to try and make up some time. I'm not sure of the name on this station. Speeding a lot more than I realised. I am trying to make up some time though, so I'm not gonna worry too much. We start going uphill pretty soon anyway, so and it's quite a steep gradient. And that hospital is on a gradient itself. Can't remember if it's this side of the viaduct I want to get a screenshot of my train going past, or the other side. All I can remember is there's a really long tunnel, which is why I have turned cab lights on so that you can actually see this time, because part 1, the really long tunnel, all you could see was the displays, not the inside of the cab. Don't need the blind open. I'm not on that side, so I'm closing the blind. Can I open that window? Let's just go over, open the window. I can actually walk through now. What I wanted. Ooh, we're slowing down too much. Why am I slowing down? Power! What's happened to power? Well, I've got no power. Just do brake shut down a sec, and running. Now. Okay. I've got a lot of wheel spin. Sanding until we get enough speed. I missed the C for button, obviously. Let's get some speed back up. Once it's up above, I think, 19, I should be able to take sanding off, and it will... Actually, 13. No more wheel spin. Using the sanding button helped there. 5 miles in minus 15 minutes. Not gonna happen, is it? Whoops! That was part 1. I was running late. That's why I'm trying to make up some time. Though that stop did not help. Let's add more power and try and get to yeah, that place that I can't pronounce properly, which I'm not even going to try and pronounce. Still accelerating, which is good. Right. More power, because it's showing the yellow on the HUD. If it's showing blue, then I'm accelerating. If it's showing yellow, I'm slowing down. Realised that towards the end of the previous video. Or previous part of this video. And I don't want to be running out of acceleration. That's better, you can see the cab. Gives something to look at when we go through the long tunnels. Slowing down again. Let's go up to about 85. Should get speed up. I'm probably going to end up speeding. In fact, I'm almost certain I will. While I'm doing this, I know this is bringing out this camera, but I want to wow, that's different. Why can't I move the camera? I'm zooming in, but I don't... Yeah, now I can move it, so... Better. No. It's not letting me zoom in using my controller. Weird. What I want is that view, and now back there. nearly at 38 miles an hour, or 37 miles an hour, which is the line speed. A little bit more, just to stop it slowing down. .3 miles to our second stop on the return journey. It's the longest scenario I will have done, and I've deliberately split it into two so as to make the video more manageable for you. Under snow shed, and then a short tunnel. I do have to keep I don't mind about speeding at the moment. I want to try and make up some of the 20 minutes on the hard. Well, it's now more like 23 minutes, 25 minutes. Okay, I'll cut a bit of power now. We're seriously speeding. But there's another snow shed without a tunnel this time. Okay, I can go back up to 85. Still slowing down, but not as rapidly as I was. .6 miles. Let's open the door. I know why the camera's playing up. I've run round. So it doesn't like when you run round for some reason. It'll default to the far camera at the other end of the train when I want to do a screenshot of going over that gorgeous viaduct, which I missed heading down because I've completely forgot where it was. It's after the, in this direction, it's after the really long tunnel. I will go on that side, and this is a short tunnel. Can actually see going into the tunnel where the viaduct is. 1.9 miles to our second stop. Here's the first of the long tunnels, which is curved. I'm keeping an eye on speed, power, that. I could turn it off if I wanted to, but I'm not going to. Because, as I said, it keeps me awake. And I'm deliberately having the cab light on so that you can see something while we're in these long tunnels. I mean, if I don't, then it's a very boring couple of minutes while we climb through some very long tunnels. I completely forgot to turn the internal light on when heading down. I mean, I can turn it off on the keyboard. Oh, that's instrument lights. L. There we go, turn it off. Leave it on. Leave it on so you can see. I is instrument lights, L is cab light, H is headlights, which don't give much light. Back to that side, can I? No, I'll have to go inside to put the blind back up. Or not, because for some reason it's not letting me. Maybe if I... Nope. I've got a problem. That's why. Why am I stopping again? Just do that. I've got to completely switch this off. Sanding, I can't see what I'm doing. Okay. Is this the viaduct or is this something else? It's not the viaduct yet. Right. Go back into this view. Bit more power. Might as well open that door. We've got 730 yards until Oxearl, however you say it. I'll call it HZ for now. I can't pronounce it, so... or at least I don't know how it's pronounced correctly. The second station on our return journey. Right. Green signals. Station's just up here. Good job I'm not speeding now. I can cut power a little. Right hand running because we're in Europe. And there's a down train. So we cut power completely and start applying the brakes. Full service, and we stopped perfectly. And now, while that train leaves, we open our doors. I've opened the wrong side. There we go. Ooh, this is a nice station. As I'm already running late, I'm going to have a little look for whatever the collectibles are. There's a ladder. There's luggage organised. How far down here can I go? Not very far. That's a timetable. Okay, can't do... Okay. I don't think there's anything else around here. Nope. I'm already running late, I might as well make it even later by doing that. And I've got to go stand in driving position. Release brakes. And start applying power. It should start going. There we go, that's what I wanted. Got the loud click as it starts up. Objective complete. Next stop, Seefeld in Tyrol. 4.3 miles. That's after the gorgeous viaduct. Right. 4.3 miles. Yeah. Let's do power so that we can get up to speed after that nice little station stop. So we're going to stop in Seeveld. In platform 2, so it's not... Ooh, why am I slowing down? More power needed. Gradient's just increased, that's why. Let's go up to about 78. I have to stop pressing the... Oh, a bit too much there. Let's do 80. Into the first of the tunnels. Make sure you can see in the cab. As well as into the tunnel. I've just realised what I haven't got going. Windscreen wipers. It's supposed to be working because it's snowing. Not quite at the tunnel yet. There's a short one. There's one viaduct, but not the one that I want, which is in that valley up there. As I said, if you watched part 1, you'll understand I really wanted to get a screenshot on that viaduct, because it is a gorgeous viaduct. I missed getting it because I didn't realise until I was in the second tunnel. It's got a tunnel either side of it. I didn't realise until I'd gone into the second tunnel that it was that particular viaduct. It's a curved viaduct in the middle of the valley, and it's after this tunnel. This is this is a nice long tunnel, and I'm going to be going through it. And then as soon as we get out, I'll go into camera mode. Have the train on the viaduct. It's just a very long tunnel, which is why I'm looking inside the cab, mostly. So that you've actually got something that you can see. I'm going to turn the wiper off at the moment. Here's the viaduct, and camera mode. There we go. Looking down the valley first, so going to be on here. Let's change the time. Ooh, 6 o'clock in the evening. Increase the snow. That looks nice. just get a screenshot. That looks really nice. And go as though I'm looking up. Coming out of the tunnel looks gorgeous. And then there's a little ledge here that it could potentially be looking at a train from. That is amazing. We've come up this side. We're still going up. We'll be going over there. Now what I want is to be that side. Those are some gorgeous shots. Let's see what it looks like first thing in the morning with sunrise. Oh, that doesn't work. Not as good. Let's try later in the day. But that works as well, that angle. Like that. And now a replica drone shot. Or replicating a drone shot. There we go. Oh, go back in the cab. Into tunnel. Short tunnel. Followed by longer tunnel. With the tight curve. Okay, there's the end of that tunnel. Trying to increase speed a little bit because we are more than 20 minutes late. And we've still got over 3 miles before we get to Seaveld. The distance on the HUD goes by line of sight, or direct line. Direct distance, not actual route distance, so it's more than what it's saying on there at the moment. I keep forgetting about that. Should start coming down as we head past, or head towards it now. There we go. Distance is starting to come down now. Let's put the windscreen wipers back on full. We're now out of the tunnels, as far as I remember. I mean, it's been over an hour since I last went through the first of the tunnels, and I can't remember. Turn the in-cab light off now. Any luggage on this one? No, just a timetable board. We're still going uphill. We'll be going downhill, I think it's just before Seaveld. I can't remember. What I'm trying to do is maintain speed. Where do we actually finish? Seeveld, Scharnitz, Mittenwald, Garnisch. Okay. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more stations. Oh, there is another tunnel. So cab light back on. Just so that you can see. I'm still going uphill. I can't remember how far we have to go before we start going downhill again. There's the viaduct. This route is on Train Simulator Classic and I do have it, but it's more up to date without the crocodiles. Uses the BR442. Are fun, but they're not as iconic as the crocodile. I think this is the summit. Yep. Let's put power. Oh, it's still going uphill slightly, so it's not the summit. It's going, once we're past the summit, I'll be able to just coast. Yes, I know I'm speeding, or will be speeding shortly. There we go. I'm trying to make up some time. I mean, I'm over 25 minutes late. I can't make that up before I get to the end, but I can make some of it up if I'm a bit over the speed limit. As long as I don't go too fast, like more than 10 miles an hour too fast, then I shouldn't come off the rails. Two miles an hour over the speed limit's okay. Much more than that, and it's a likelihood of coming off, which I don't want. Over a road. Currently still going uphill. Next signal's red. But that is Seeveld, which I believe is the summit. Let's start putting power. Now we've gone over the summit. So it's completely cut power. And start slowing. There are a few bits where we do have to apply power further down. How far have we got? We've got a red. very red. Emergency brake. Stop, 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 stop. I wouldn't normally apply the emergency brake, but that was the only way I could get stopped before the signal. Come on, why are you red? Let's go into that view a sec. See if there's a reason for the red. This is Seaveld, and there's a train where I'm supposed to be. Why are you not moving? Is there an up train? Come on. Are you going to go? Or do I have to go into menu? Let's just look. Is there another one? No, it's not supposed to be there. Can I... Can't select it. There's... no reason for it to be sitting there. And I can't go into the other platform. Can't see anything else. It's just going to make me late. Even later than I already am. There's nothing else on the line. That's... Okay. Right. Reset simulation physics. Hopefully that will have... why aren't you going? Where's the loco on that? There's the loco. That's... okay. There's Mittenwald, I believe. Yep. No trains there. Come on. Give me a go. Why are you not moving? Have you got a driver? Yes. Other option. That's now saved. Don't like doing this. I'm coming out of it and reloading to where I've just saved. Hopefully that will have reset everything. Because at the moment it's just not working. And I can't go in and delete that train. See what it does. Resume last played. Sorry about this. I've never actually had that happen before. So let's hope that that will have cleared everything and I can continue on my way. No, that hasn't. Well, can I do anything to select that train? No, I can't. You gonna move now? Can I use that view? Oh, we're in that view. Why are you not moving? Well, that's not good. Why couldn't it put me in this road? Instead of where this train is just sitting, doing nothing. I am stuck. You going to go now? Nope. I can't do anything. Slightly annoying. to say the least. I mean, I've never had a scenario where it's just frozen like that. Ooh, skis. That's one of the collectibles. I can't do anything because I've got a red signal. And it won't let me pass it. So I'm stuck. This is just slightly annoying. Well, more than slightly. It is hugely annoying. I can't even get the signal to change. There's nothing in section between this and... Let's have a look. Let's just follow the line. Can't see anything else in section. There's nothing there. And then it's partly because that is sitting... I didn't want to do that. I want to know if there's a way of clearing the train. Because if that can be cleared, then maybe... That's the legends. Can't select it. If anyone who watches these knows how to clear AI services that are playing up, would be really nice. If they could leave a comment explaining how to do it. I've never had that on any other scenario. It's just the one train that's in front of me that could get a green signal and go. But it's not going. And there's... that one I'm not too worried about. It's... where? There's the loco. That one is... clear. It's just this one. Let's go back into cab and jump out. Can I... Nearly 40 minutes late because I've just been sitting here now. Well, I was late anyway, but can I get into this station and manually delete the train this way? I have never had this happen. Where a service just gets stuck. Hello, cars. I'm crossing over. Come along the platform. It's a little bit weird. I've done the luggage while I'm here. Skis put in order. Might as well while I'm trying to work out what the problem is. No route maps. You'd expect that. Okay. Let's go into this one. Right. Out the way. Cannot drive service. So if I release the brake, will that get it moving? Come on. Move. Are you going to work? Or am I going to be annoyed? Won't let me do anything. I can't delete it. No. So this scenario doesn't work. Well, it works for a while and then just breaks, which is not good. old abandoned phones. Anything out here I can look at? No. Can't do anything. Oh well. I'm just gonna wander around the station a little bit. See if there's any other collectible things that I can do. I was hoping this video would be worth watching. It does show that sometimes you get errors that you have no control over. I mean, it's the first time I've ever had this. Especially in a scenario which is supposedly designed to work. It's not worked. I've been doing this well over 2 hours. And well, I can't continue. I'll go back to my loco and just do something that will end the scenario. And then that will end the video. Maybe. I'm not redoing it. I've spent too long on this to redo it. It's just too much having to redo it after spending over 2 hours doing it. Swing set. Why have you got your washing out in the snow? Honestly. Oh well. Hop back in. Driving position. Release. Oh. Everything's shut off, isn't it? Because I did a reset. A little bit of brake. Release that one. Lights on. Release. can just... Okay. Battery charger. Oh, I've got to... Unlocked. On. Raise. Get everything switched back on. Right. Am I going to move? Brakes released. Don't need that. Put reverser like that a minute. Sander. Lighting switch full. Handbrake fully released. That released. That running should... Oh. Help her put that back and forward. Come on. Why are you not working? That's what was missing. Right. Now let's go. It's going to do signal passed at danger and fail me. But there's nothing I can do. There we go. Scenario failure, signal passed at danger. I couldn't do anything else. I am not replaying. I'm just a little bit annoyed. That's over 2 hours of my time gone for it to fail. I wanted to do that one because it's snowy, and this morning we had snow on the ground here. Not a lot, just a bit. Well, yeah. Hope you've at least enjoyed part 1. Part 2 wasn't as good, so I really can't apologise enough. I'm going to go into the Train Sim World forums and ask about that. See if there's any way of correcting it. If not, I don't know what I'm going to do. What I'm going to do is have a break before I film Friday's video. Anyway, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it before I came to the red signal. And until next time, be seeing you.
Warbler Productions. Filming trains and events that happen in town.
Wearing his red trilby, Dale can be seen with cameras 3 all set up.
Steam trains and diesels, electrics and freights.
Dickens and fireworks, tractors at Christmas.
Warbler Productions.